Hi there, grief growers. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm taking a break from full-length podcasting at the moment and gearing up for Season 6 of Coming Back, which premieres on May 1st, 2019. But in the meantime, I wanted to bring you some never-before-heard clips from Season 5's interviews. If you've been listening to Coming Back for a while, you know that these mini in-between-seasons episodes are chances for you to hear some tidbits, stories, and behind-the-scenes clips from conversations that we had this season on Coming Back. For this episode, I'm sharing a bit of my conversation with Katie Huey, who was on episode 65 of Coming Back. She's the author of a weekly blog called 52 Beautiful Things, and her writing and her perspective changed direction after the sudden loss of her dad. Inspired by the name of her blog, she and I are both sharing today what we found beautiful on the day that we recorded our episode, which was December 13th, 2018. So take a listen in. I absolutely love this practice for working to take a breath in the midst of loss. I want to ask a question because this is kind of the prompt of your work, but what is a beautiful thing that's going on in your world today?
Like today, December 13th?
Yes.
Oh, that's a good question. It's a grounding question.
Isn't it? It's a nice time to think about it, and you take all the time you need. We've got a bit of time.
Yeah. I'm really thankful my husband offered to pick up dinner. That's exciting. So I know at the end of this conversation there will be food on the table, which is great. I think too, I really enjoy driving home in the dark with the Christmas lights on and like warm slippers on my feet. Those are some things that feel good and beautiful today.
Yeah. I like holding space for that too.
Yeah. What about you? What's beautiful today?
In my world, I just came back from a trip to see my dad get remarried. And that was a whole emotional thing. But the unrelated, whenever I leave, my cat gets tremendous anxiety. And so I think it is so beautiful that every time I come home, he just wants to sit on me. Yeah. And so he is literally on my lap right now. He's just like, I'm not leaving your side. And I just think that's really lovely. And in the food realm, I cooked for myself for the first time probably in a week and a half last night. And so I came home to leftovers, which is almost as good as coming home to food on the table.
Yes, absolutely.
Which I love. And then I talk so frequently on the podcast about my mom sending me symbols through money. And I found several pennies today, which means in this month of December, which is when she died, she is hyper present. And that's even just finding a penny is like the most, I get chills when I say this too, but it's just like the most beautiful thing in the world to find a shiny penny on the ground. And she had that mentality too. She was like, it's 1 cent, but it's like worth so much to have that experience. Yeah, I love that a lot.
Isn't it wonderful to look for the ways that they're present? I think that's something I really appreciate too, just those reminders.
I hope you enjoyed this In the Meantime episode of Coming Back. If you'd like to listen to my full conversation with Katie Huey, go back and listen to episode 65 of Coming Back called Living in the Baby Steps. Grief growers, I have also returned to the mic a little bit for you because life just got more exciting. I'm coming back from my time away to inject this piece of conversation into these In the Meantime episodes with the hopes that you will participate with me. I want to let all of you know that my grief book giveaway is now open to all listeners of Coming Back, not just those of you who are pledging on Patreon. Yes, you heard me correctly, that the book giveaway that I host during every time I take a break from the mic is now open to all. I received news this week that Patreon is no longer supporting creators who use their pages for giveaway things in order to comply with local, state, and national gambling laws, which I did not even consider. Think of it as like a pay-to-play mentality. So they're asking that I make this giveaway open to everyone so that they don't need to pledge in order to be eligible to win the giveaway, which I Yes, let's level the playing field, absolutely. So thus, I have created a brand new page over on my website, shelbyforsythia.com, where you can enter your email address for your chance to win 2 grief books from guests on Season 5 of Coming Back, a set of 3 podcast stickers, and a handwritten thank you note from me. So the prizes have not changed in the giveaway, but the eligibility requirements have. You no longer need to be a supporter on Patreon to enter the giveaway. All you have to have is a name and an email address in order to win. And that is over at shelbyforsythia.com, and all you have to do is click the purple announcement bar at the top of the page that says enter the free giveaway, and it'll take you exactly where you need to be. The books you have a chance to win are copies of Now You See the Sky by Catherine H. Murray and a copy of Becoming Starlight by Dr. Sharon Prentice, both guests on this season of Coming Back. And then, of course, I'll also throw in some Coming Back stickers, a thank you note. You get to actually see what my handwriting looks like, which is really fun. And I'll be tucking all of those things in with your winnings. Just a heads up that the deadline to enter the giveaway has not changed. So you need to enter this giveaway by midnight Central Time on April 30th, 2019, because the drawing is happening at midnight on April 30th, May 1st, whichever you'd like to phrase that as in your brain. So you must enter this giveaway, enter your email address for a chance to win before the end of April 2019. I will say too, just a little disclaimer, that this email list is a separate list than those of you who already receive my emails. This is an exclusive list just for people that want to enter the giveaway. So if you are already receiving emails from shelbyforsythia.com, please enter the giveaway again. So if you want a chance to win, you're already on the email list, you're like, oh, I must already have opted in because I'm getting the emails. No, it's a little bit different, and this email list is exclusive to people who are interested in winning the giveaway. So if you already subscribe to the emails, go on over and add your email address again, and that will get you entered in the drawing. And don't worry, Patreon pledgers, just a continued note for you, I am still spending exclusive time with all of you live every single month and taking your questions. You get to ask me anything about grief, loss, and coming back for a full hour every single month. If you're a supporter of this podcast on Patreon already, or if you would like to become one and join us for our next hour-long Q&A on April 22nd, head on over to patreon.com/shelbyforsythia and pledge at literally any level. Your pledge unlocks all of my Patreon-only posts, including the link to join us live at 8 p.m. Central on April 22nd. And of course, you can always find a link to that, just like you can find a link to everything else I'm discussing this episode in the show notes. A little bit changing here, grief growers. I had to pop in and cut out what I'd pre-written and then put this in instead, but it is all good. It's all good. I cannot wait to see who our giveaway winner is. I cannot wait to spend private time with you on Patreon in the month of April, and I cannot wait to share all of these In the Meantime episodes with you. This is just the first of 5 episodes that will air each Wednesday between now and the premiere of Season 6 of Coming Back, which happens on May 1st, 2019. So that's all for this episode of Coming Back in the Meantime. I cannot wait to return to you full-time on that beautiful first day of May. While I'm away from the mic, you can enter to win the giveaway at shelbyforsythia.com. You can also find updates on me, this podcast, and my travels on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and some extra behind-the-scenes stuff, including one-on-one time with me, always on Patreon. I am still taking grief coaching clients during my time away. Head to shelbyforsythia.com/grief-coaching for more information and to fill out an interest form. If you'd like to leave a question, comment, or guest suggestion for a future episode, email me at shelby@shelbyforsythia.com, subject line podcast. As always, my beautiful grief growers, it was incredible sharing this space and time with you today. I see you. I am proud of you and the work that you're doing in the world. And I love you. Because even through grief, we are growing.